Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Volunteers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida's offense will have the football first. The Gators put the chomp on the Vols the last time they saw them, and they are looking for seconds this time, Jesse.
Yeah, that was an absolute beatdown the last time these two teams played. But talking to the Gators coaching staff, they're not expecting this one to be the same. They know that Tennessee's going to come into this one fired up, motivated, ready to roll. The Gators coaching staff is expecting a much different feel and type of game this time.
They give it to him again. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Catch in the middle, it's Mayer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught, it's Mayer. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Tennessee's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Going to take a shot. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of a dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Vols will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Mayer. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Vols will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. He leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Quick release on the RPO. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And that's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's on target and complete. It'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Gators line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one splits the uprights.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. With the catch, it's Allen. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida, Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open the second half on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Volunteers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Brings up second down.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in, it's Allen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
On the play.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Grabbed behind the line, it's Mayer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got a man, it's Allen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They've got the screen set up. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it in. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They go to the ground, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Moffitt. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 9 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And the Vols really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Mahoney. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's got it on the right. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Volunteers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Back's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch called for and made. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick completion on the out route. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
That's another first down, Tennessee.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Volunteer! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. It's Mayer. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Florida. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
46, Tennessee, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mahoney. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Tennessee.
From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. The Volunteers need to pick it up on 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to keep this drive alive. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. It's complete. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Tennessee! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.